Kim Kardashian's ass is not full of Joe's Pizza. It is full of Botox and lies.
We're your hosts, Tara, Nora, and Allie, and you're listening to Bad Advice Only.
We're just three New York City rats talking about scurrying around the Big Apple. Here, we make the New York City mistakes so you don't have to.
We're begging you. Leave us a review and follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Bad Advice Only NYC. We release new episodes every Monday, so stay tuned, rats. I got another rat dropping this week, you guys.
Ooh,
it's a little outdated, but I think it's important that we talk about it because no one is talking about it.
Okay.
You guys, okay, you're in the subway. God forbid someone's coming after you. You're like, thank God, there's an emergency door right here. I can escape no problem.
I use it all the time.
Not anymore.
What?
The city, for literally no reason, has decided to put a safety lock on the emergency exit doors. And now they won't open for 15 seconds after you try to get out of the subway.
So I know exactly why they're doing that, and it's because me and everyone else in the city uses them for non-emergencies. But
there's got to be a better way.
That's my right.
Okay, so listener, if you haven't, for whatever reason, seen a subway, to enter the subway, most of them have turnstiles that you walk through. However, they are made for very able-bodied people, and no one, even with crutches, it's hard to get through
with
the
a suitcase,
turnstile.
with a dog.
You can't get through
hard.
with a suitcase, your dog, anything, groceries. Yeah, you'll see people literally trying to move their belongings, furniture. So, and also, hello, this is a very able-bodied person. Moms, they're pushing their goddamn strollers. So, yes, the emergency exit isn't necessarily, in my opinion, meant for emergencies only.
Make a different door. Make a handicap door. Make an emergency door.
Make a pregnant woman door and then an emergency door.
Oh, we're going to segregate doors.
Here's my thing. If not, then what if, like, there's been so many slashings in the city lately. Like,
and it takes less than 15 seconds to slash.
Are we talking about knives?
Yeah. People are getting knifed every day.
People get knifed every day.
I'm on Twitter, X. I get the notifications.
Is that what they're saying on Twitter is about knifing?
That's like apparently the only thing I follow is like New York updates, and it's like another slasher attack on the 6 train.
Another New York City slasher.
So all I'm saying is I can barely get out of some of these turnstiles as is. One, I have wrecked my ovaries trying to either run into the hip length one because of my height. But then there's also the ones at like 14th Street, Union Square. They're like a little bit more old school and they're like wrought iron. Right. You're using your full body strength. And I work out every day. I can't get through those. So it's like I'm dead no matter what I do.
Right. So I'm dead no matter what because I can't. I've never been able to open those emergency exit doors. They're so hard to open. Heavy. And I use always, my feet. It's like a social experiment too. Like you're so embarrassed. You get rejected trying to open this fucking door.
It is really embarrassing when you actually can't open it and you have to just like go the regular way.
So then you go through the turnstile. I do wonder why why we would go through any turnstile anyways for the exit because it is also the entrance.
It makes no fucking sense.
During rush hour, we're trying to exit and enter. It is a clusterfuck. They should just make it free.
Make it free, New York. We're paying so much in taxes. Make it free, please, God.
I want to circle back to when Nora said she uses her feet to open
because it's really heavy. It's super heavy to open it, so I just kick it.
This is Nora's way of preparing for her drop kick.
Here's the thing.
She's in training.
Here's why I don't kick doors anymore, because one time in college, we had like 4 doors that divided this really long hallway, which divided like the hall that you were part of when you were rooming. Anyway, there were no windows in these doors. And I did the same thing, drop kicked this door. Some idiot was standing behind the door again. Because I got feedback on victim blaming the person that I puked on. I feel bad I gave this girl a concussion.
Oh,
You concussed her?
Why stand in front of a closed door?
victim blaming.
I get it. I shouldn't have kicked the door. In retrospect, I was young and stupid.
I think we need to clarify what a drop kick is on this podcast because no one seems to fucking know.
I wouldn't, even though you can see through the emergency doors, I wouldn't kick the door. But
I'm not kicking. I'm just, it's stronger than my hand. I can't do it with my hand. It's so fucking heavy. Okay.
well, so
I think that's it for our segments.
consensus, we are supportive of having the door be free and open and not locked for 15 seconds.
We
prior
want
to
free transportation.
We want free transportation, and we
Boston's
want to be able
doing
to exit
You
at
heard
will.
it here, Mayor Adams. Free transportation.
All right, rats, let's talk about some pizza. As you all know, maybe the listener doesn't, I am a huge lover of the slice.
Pizza rat, if you will.
Yeah.
And pizza is a New York thing.
It is.
Apparently, somehow.
It is. I don't know. I don't really care about the rivalries that we have with other cities, like the Chicago deep dish. I don't even know what other cities. try to
Italy, I
claim.
hear, is
Something called, a place called Italy?
Italy.
Well, the thing that makes it different, and correct me if I'm wrong, since you're the pizza expert, I can't eat pizza because of my little tummy. But it's the water. That's what they say, like, makes it different, like the crust.
I
And
thought
that's
that was
why,
bagels.
Yeah, I thought that
well,
was
it's bagels and New
all
York
bread.
pizza crust, but they have to put water in
Like
them.
our tap water is superior pizza
it's the
water.
water content.
Yeah, I've heard that. I don't really know. Here's my problem. Up until 2019, I had never had a bad slice in my life. Then I went to New Orleans. That shit was fucking
I didn't even know they could sell pizza in New Orleans. I thought it was po' boys only.
I love po' boys. I'd rather do an episode on that. Fuck New York pizza.
Okay, so we've got some takes already. Allie says she can't eat it because of her tummy. She still does.
Yeah, she eats it all the time.
I had pizza last night. I also would be curious if people, because I'm a bagel girl, like you're a pizza girl, I'm a bagel rat. What's more New York, bagel or pizza? Because then I'm like, I'd rather just have a pizza bagel.
Pizza bagels are delicious.
Pizza or bagel? I'd say pizza's more New York than bagel.
Yeah.
But you're Jewish, so
I'm Jewish, so it's bagel.
So it's Jewish New York.
Jewish New York goes bagel, Italian New York goes pizza.
That seems
Which is
fair.
hard because I'm an Italian Jew, so
Right.
it's like, what do I
Right.
choose?
Just have both.
Pizza bagel. I think you've solved it. I just wanted to say that there's something sociopathic about Tara's pizza eating we haven't mentioned, which is that she likes plain cheese.
Yeah,
I
I
like
like
plain cheese pizza.
Yeah, it is a turn off for a lot of pizza lovers, but I disagree, and here's why. I know we're getting a little chaotic, but fuck it, it's pizza. You can keep up. If you can't keep up,
Get out.
get out.
Die.
Die. Okay, so what was I saying?
Why you support a good plain piece of pizza. And I'm with you.
So I think the debates of people who are really, really passionate about pizzas, I think the slice that you should be trying in every shop, if you're comparing, should be a regular slice. And for New Yorkers, they call it a regular slice, which is plain cheese pizza with sauce. You know.
I agree. Equal playing field. Like you can get these crazy like lasagna slices. The lasagna is probably really good, not the actual pizza.
Right. Nora and I had a Caesar salad slice. It was
Love a Caesar
That was
salad.
good.
It
slice. So
sounded
good.
heinous.
It's really
we
good.
loved it.
It has
It was
croutons
amazing.
on it.
So yeah, you can't go into one pizza shop and be like, oh, we're known for our Caesar salad slice, and then go down the block and have a meat lovers.
I totally agree. I think you're making a great point. You must use plain cheese to compare pizzas. You're a full-blown New Yorker at this point. You're not comparing pizzas. You just genuinely like the plain slice.
Yeah. It's warm, it's cozy, it's simple, it's cheap.
She's just eating a plain slice of pizza. I
Yeah,
support
who's
you,
this?
Tara.
Thank you.
Go on.
Who's the psycho now?
Obviously, this bestiality loving bitch.
Oh, that's going to be part of my brand. Ruh-roh.
Wouldn't fuck a dog one time.
I did not want to fuck. This is how the hobo fucker thing happens. I'm like, I wouldn't. And then everyone's like, you did?
I also don't remember us talking about you fucking or not fucking a dog, so I'm just going with it. When did this happen? Go on. Pizza.
So I don't like pepper. I love pepperoni, but I won't eat it. It hurts my tummy. I don't eat any pork product. But oh my God, it's like so sexy in the shops, the pizza shops. There's like the grease in the pepperoni just like all collected.
Food porn.
Oh, food porn. If it were up to me, I would eat a slice every day for either lunch or dinner.
You heard it here first, rats. Anybody looking to wife up our little girl Tara needs to be a pizza-loving son of a bitch.
What do you think about the people who use their napkin to dab off the
them.
grease?
Pussies.
Bitches.
Pussies.
What about, I'm a crust gal.
Yes.
I do
So
like
I need
crust.
a really good crust. And I like to dip my crust in the pizza grease instead of using a napkin. Like
I
if
think
have
that's acceptable.
2 slices of pizza, I'm like,
Okay, so I support the grease dip. I thought you were gonna say ranch or something, and that
I hate ranch on pizza.
Yeah, I'm not
I
really
went
pro
through
the
a
ranch
phase
on
like
pizza.
when I was a teenager, but I feel like it was mostly peer pressure.
I feel like ranch on pizza is for like Domino's, not like real
Right.
pizza.
Well, ranch on pizza was like a cool girl thing when we were growing up. That was like the
I love
cool
ranch
girls
so
do
much.
that.
It was like hot Cheetos. It was
Yeah.
like, ooh, you're so different.
But I agree. I think we need to address the Domino's thing in a bit.
I'm so ready to just shit on these Domino lovers.
Oh my God, now we can't have them as a sponsor. And I like Domino's.
I like Domino's garlic sauce, the garlic butter dipping.
Oh,
that
Papa John's
shit
is way
is
better.
Papa John's
but
is
they're
way better.
racist, unfortunately, so they can't be a sponsor.
This
either.
isn't pizza, but Domino's, like the
Garlic
No, the
breadsticks.
cake. They have a molten lava cake
Nora,
that is fucking. It's
I'm-
the best.
I'm
molten
so
lava cake
sick
ever.
of hearing you talk about
I
this
have
Domino's
looked
cake.
up copycat molten lava Domino's hundreds of
heinous.
times.
I've-
Someone send me the recipe. I'll do whatever it takes.
What would you do for this recipe?
Fuck a dog.
I have never been sick enough to look at a dessert menu at Domino's. In New York, you should not order Domino's pizza. If you're in Atlanta, Domino's all the way.
All the way.
All the way.
The South has bad pizza. The South has like no good.
Yeah,
pizza.
Domino's
pizza.
is New York style pizza for the South.
Yeah, but shit his pants AJ decides to, he's allowed to just order Domino's in any
Well, that's
city
his
he
brand.
wants.
He's just a nasty human.
Yeah, it's his brand. Domino's and shitting his pants.
They track, honestly, when you think about it.
Shit his pants AJ also, his favorite pizza is just plain cheese with olives, which is the only thing more psychotic than plain cheese.
The worst criminal activity that shit his pants AJ and his ex-girlfriend, and God bless her for being on the same page. They had a date night one time. I swear to God, he took her to a physical Domino's
No, in the city?
in the city, in
Manhattan.
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 Manhattan. He took her to the Domino's in Manhattan, and they sat there. And
The one on 14th.
I didn't even
You
care
can
to ask.
sit in a Domino's.
Okay, so let me dive into some fun facts
Yes,
about
pizza,
pizza.
fun facts.
Don't come at me, listener. This is what the internet has given me to work with. So first thing that I see is, where does Kim Kardashian eat in New York for pizza? Kim Kardashian's been quoted for loving Joe's.
Oh.
Basic. She's never eaten a slice of pizza in her
Yeah,
life.
I don't
Basic.
believe her.
So basic.
I hate Joe's.
I've
don't-
never had Joe's.
I am so over Joe's, and it's just like the most bland, boring pizza ever.
It's very
fine.
It's fine.
They burn their crust.
Kim Kardashian's ass is not full of Joe's Pizza. It is full of Botox and lies.
Botox.
I'm just saying, like, she's falsely.
She's not eating Joe's. You guys know she's spitting that shit
Yeah,
out.
like, where is the-
I'm not saying she's bulimic. I'm just saying
Oh,
there's no
yeah.
way she's
I'm
swallowing.
thinking she might be.
Yeah, she's spitting that pizza. I spit food sometimes, and I don't think I have an eating disorder.
Didn't you go through a pukey phase where
I
like
did.
you'd
But
But
eat
she
and
would
then you'd
eat
be like,
too much.
It was because I would eat too much.
Go
There
on.
was a time in college where every meal ended with me almost throwing up.
College. Mm-hmm. Out of college, too.
Well, yeah. Early 20s, like pretty much every meal ended because I guess I would just get so full and I wouldn't realize it until I was like, "Whoop," and then I'd be like, oh, I shouldn't have eaten that last 5 bites. That's how I used to eat. I have a much healthier relationship with food now.
What else did Kim say?
okay, well, this isn't about Kim, but I feel like Nora should probably just lean right into the rest of her experience with her not so healthy eating habits. What did you do to your mouth
Oh.
during your younger years in New York City?
When I first moved to New York, I did hear about the pizza. And so when I'd have a night out, I would always get pizza. And I did like it back then, though it's hard to remember. So every morning after a night out, I would wake up and I had like this recurring problem where the roof of my mouth would be just like
blistered.
In pieces, blistered, dangling off. Like, yeah, that feeling of the top of your mouth is just ruined. And it was like months and months. And I was like, why every time I drink? Like, am I allergic to alcohol? Something about the alcohol is doing this to the roof of my mouth. Until I ate pizza sober once and burned the roof of my mouth. And then it all came rushing back to me that every night I was just obliterating the roof of my mouth on hot pizza. It just didn't hurt because I was wasted.
But sober you did it.
But sober I did it, and I was like, oh shit, that's what's wrong with my mouth. So if not Joe's, what?
Okay, yes. So when I moved here, as you all know, I didn't have a job. I was living rat life to the extreme. My grocery budget was like $20 a week. And then I came across the dollar slice, and that was a huge game changer.
I guess we should mention the dollar slice.
The dollar slice is one of the most famous things, and sadly, during this economic crisis, they were actually trying to raise the dollar slice to like $1.50 or something like that.
Thank you, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
We did it. Biden.
Nora.
I didn't know we were on a first name basis.
Happy
Joe
President's
Biden.
Happy President's Day.
How could I have known this?
So yeah, I come across these amazing dollar slice shops, game changer for my budget. I'm eating 3 slices a day. I was really skinny because I wasn't getting any nutrients.
Yeah, that's how
my hair started to fall out.
Bad advice only. You've heard it here first. You trying to cut some LBs?
Trying to cut some pounds, lose some hair. 3 slices a day.
$1 slice pizza. Basically just eating a roll of paper towels.
You know, dollar slice pizza does taste kind of like cardboard. It's like cardboard and cheese.
Obviously.
So my first date, the Orlando Bloom not lookalike, did take me for pizza, and he introduced me to my favorite pizza before we went out to Wolfie and Al, and then we all know what happened.
What pizza?
I almost don't want to tell people my favorite pizza place with all of our listeners. I don't want to.
You're afraid it's going to blow up?
Well, it's already really famous, but for whatever reason, people like fucking Joe's better. But Bleecker Street is far
That's already
superior.
like a very famous one.
It should be.
Yeah, Bleecker Street I do like.
The crust is out
really
of this
good.
world. I've tried everything, not just the plain, and they're so fucking good.
Normally I eat pizza so I don't throw up.
Oh, that's an interesting hack. How does that work?
Can you expand, please?
Like when I'm drunk, if I'm really, really drunk and I'm got nothing else going on, I'll just order a couple slices. But they always have meat because they say clinically that meat absorbs the alcohol.
Oh.
So you're supposed to eat
Are you saying
pizza
meat
with meat
or wheat?
Meat. But honestly, I'm not like a die-all pizza lover. Like if someone was like, hey, you have one last meal on this planet.
Not pizza
It's
for
not
me.
pizza for me.
Yeah.
It's like
Lasagna.
I would even vote like Cinnamon Toast Crunch over
Ooh,
pizza.
I would vote Cinnamon Toast Crunch over pizza any day.
For your deathbed meal?
Yeah.
But if they were like a lasagna or like a nice chicken parm, I would pick the chicken
Lasagna.
parm.
It's definitely an Italian food. We all know that.
I disagree.
What's your last meal?
Fuck, I don't know.
It's definitely a
Taco
dollar.
Bell.
Oh, Taco Bell would be a good last meal.
No, it wouldn't.
Was the trends you brought up in New York City, like the pizza scene, which I think is just really trendy. Like even think about Kim being like, oh, I made a TikTok about best places to eat pizza. Like none of them are real. Like remember when Artichoke, we were just talking about this earlier. Artichoke Pizza was the place to go. They opened up a second location and now no one cares about Artichoke Pizza.
The pizza trends are ridiculous. They just go in and out of style. They're all the fucking same. Artichoke pizza is very different. But it's not better.
It gives you the shits.
Yeah, it's just like soup pizza.
The runs.
Don't sponsor us. I don't care. I don't want your pizza.
What about Chuck E. Cheese pizza?
Chuck E. Cheese is bad. Have you ever had that as an adult?
When's the last week?
I've never been to a Chuck E. Cheese as an adult. When have you
There
gone?
is a Chuck E. Cheese in Brooklyn.
Should we go?
Should we go?
No, I
go.
went to Chuck E. Cheese when I was like 17 for like a little kid's. It was like my friend's little baby brother's birthday or something. So I went to Chuck E. Cheese and I
How
ate.
did you score an invite to this?
I was with my
exclusive party?
friend. I was with my friend. Anyway, it doesn't matter why I was at Chuck E. Cheese.
It does matter why you were at Chuck E.
Throw
Cheese.
me a pillow.
So anyway, the pizza at Chuck E. Cheese is not good. It's worse than the dollar slice. Chucky poops in the pizza. That's what our brother told us when we were kids.
Really? I don't remember this at
You
all.
don't? When we were kids, our brother would always be like, you know what the secret to Chuck E. Cheese is Chucky poops in the pizza.
We're just eating, and Chuck E. Cheese is a rat, isn't
That's right.
You heard it here first.
Sponsor
he? We
us.
go full circle.
Hey rats, you interested in some really shitty pizza? Pop on over to Chuck E. Cheese, where Chucky poops in the pizza. Use discount code RATPACK.
Another thing I take issue with about New York pizza is how here everyone calls it a pie.
Yes.
So disappointing.
My mom calls it a pie.
Okay, I really did want to talk about pie versus slice, pizza, da-da-da-da-da. So I love hearing it when people call it a pie. It, especially with the New York accent, I am immediately attracted.
A pizza pie.
Nope. I don't know what accent that is.
I thought it was Italian.
Okay, well, I'm talking about a New York accent.
I just am upset when I hear pizza as a pie because it's so disappointing because I would so much rather have a pie than a
We
pizza.
get it, you're fat ass.
Yeah.
No, I think it's really endearing and charming. I love hearing the New York accent when they're getting a pie and ordering. They like have all these terminologies that like none of us know anything about. One guy, I heard him say like he implied basically he didn't want his pizza fully heated up because he was going to eat it on the walk. And I was just like, God damn, they're so cool. I want to be this cool.
I've got a New York food question.
Okay.
Who the fuck started that hot dogs are called glizzies?
Oh, that's an old
What
thing.
is
I thought it was a
that?
new
Why?
Gen Z thing. It had something to do with the hot dog water, I think.
Sounds like a
glistens?
gun. I thought it was a gun when I
How
first
does that
heard
sound?
it. I don't know, just like,
Like a
glizzy.
do you
that
mean
sounds
the
like slime.
I think you mean like the launcher.
Okay, anyway, so you're ordering some pizzas or pizza.
I would just say, hey, should I order pizza for the party? But yeah, I could never ever
Maybe
be
let's
like,
try it.
okay,
Oh, yeah, let's just drop it.
I'll just start dropping pie. But
Okay.
no, I'm a slice gal. I mean, have I ordered a pie? Yeah, it's part of my food prep, my meal prepping. I'll order a whole pizza.
More meal prep tips by
Ooh.
Tara.
Bad advice only. What are your guys' thoughts on when I have leftover pizza? I put it in tinfoil and then I put it in the freezer, individually wrapped. So then that way, when I'm hungry and I want pizza, I take it out
That's
and I
so
put it
smart.
in the oven.
It's called meal prepping, Allie. Yes.
It's not meal prepping, but it is genius.
What are you talking about? It definitely is.
No,
meal
when Tara and I have leftover pizza, she just sticks the giant box that barely fits in our fridge sideways.
How do you do
And
that?
it makes
I can't
it
get mine
dark.
fit.
No, it barely fits.
So you have to
It's
do
like
it sideways,
crooked.
and then you slide her in. And normally you need something under it to make that diagonal.
Now, you said something interesting the other night. You got za, a little slice of za.
Oh, yeah.
And you said it was cold by the time you got to it because you had to deal with some unfortunate circumstances.
take a bath.
Take a little butt bath. And
Sorry, you had to take a bath.
and so
Something happened, and I had to take a bath.
Okay.
we don't have to get into it. I just wanted everybody to know why your pizza was cold.
I just want the listeners to know two things. I didn't shit my pants. Secondly, what was the other one?
Believable. Okay, so so you said you didn't season your pizza. And I don't season my pizza. I eat it as is, and I think that, to your point originally of like comparing pizzas,
Yeah.
it needs to be good on its own.
That's
I
true,
don't
you
want to come
shouldn't.
home and add on like the cheese is a nice to have, the garlic powder is a nice to have, but like it should already be in there enough that I don't need it.
So yes, 100% agree with you. If we're doing a comparison, for just me to enjoy my pizza, I do love to garnish it with extra seasoning. But the pizza itself, the crust, the sauce, and the cheese, that is key. You can't hide that shit with any amount of seasoning. It's not going to be good. This is more of just like, instead of my toppings like Nora likes, or like most people apparently, that's my form of toppings. Like I do garlic powder, a little bit of pepper, and then a shit ton of crushed red pepper.
I love crushed red pepper.
Crushed red pepper makes sense to me to not be on a pizza because not everybody likes spice. But
pussies.
what I was thinking about when you were talking about that was like, okay, I feel like the garlic powder should already be on there enough that I don't need it. And like the cheese should already be on there, because it's like when I go and order a burger, but then I'm thinking, okay, people put ketchup on their burgers, they put this on their burgers. So you're arguing the cheese and the garlic powder are condiments.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, my seasonings are condiments.
I don't put extra ketchup or anything on my burger.
I don't
but
either.
think about if you're like at a restaurant and you're brought a burger, it's not normally like pre-ketchup. You get ketchup on the side.
Yeah,
and
I don't
that's
like
a bad
that.
burger to me.
Yeah, I want it all done up already.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
don't make me make
place,
my own burger here.
I shouldn't have to doll it up.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't want to
I think of McDonald's when it's a done up burger. It's you've got your
you don't need to put anything else.
That's
on.
how I like it.
Okay, then we're these are apples and oranges, kids. We're talking about McDonald's now.
We're trash
and
humans.
you're calling those good burgers.
I'm not saying it's a good burger. I'm
McDonald's
saying it's done.
is one of the most profitable burger joints in the world.
I'm just saying it's done already. Like I don't need to make the burger cute.
Okay, so for me, I do like to season my pizza just as a treat. But yeah, if I were pizza crawl, I'm not doing that. I am eating it as is served up, because I want to know what's going on in between all of those things.
Under the
sauce.
hood.
I need under the hood. Yeah, and I do believe the most important things are the crust and the sauce, not the cheese.
I love pizza sauce.
Mm-hmm. But you can have heinous.
Yeah,
heinous.
really
I like
sauce.
a white pizza.
I like a white pizza too.
Tell us more.
I
don't even really understand what a white
It just
pizza.
doesn't have sauce on it.
It's called a pizza blanco.
No, it's not. So when I was a kid, I was a really picky eater, and I didn't want sauce. So yeah, we would get, and that wasn't a thing in Texas.
No,
obviously,
it's not
it wasn't
the same.
Yeah, so like it wasn't white
queso on it.
No, it's just regular pizza without the sauce. Whereas here, a white slice is like
it has like
different
some cream
cheese.
sauce underneath it too.
Yeah.
Or like a cheese that's creamy.
Yeah. Yes. So in
love
Texas, if you ordered this, it would just be crust with whatever cheese they normally
Like
put
yellow
on it.
cheese.
Ew.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you have your Blanco pizza. Your white pizza. I'm not a huge fan of it because, again, I think the sauce is one of the most important parts.
I like a
next to the
vodka sauce.
crust.
That's my favorite sauce.
I do like vodka
You know,
sauce.
that's why people love Ruby Rosa downtown. Not a sponsor yet, because they have that like pesto vodka sauce mixed pizza.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's famous.
I've never been there, but it's one of those trendy pizzas.
You can't get a reservation.
Yeah, it's really hard to get in.
All right, I'll live without it.
They also have gluten-free crust, which, no offense, but I think you're probably not good pizza if your crust is gluten-free. Sorry.
So I told y'all this is fuck. Okay, I'll just have to say it. The pizza manager that I made out with.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so I told y'all my favorite pizza place, Bleecker Street. It is my favorite out of the trendy who's who pizza thing. Definitely my favorite. But my local favorite in the East Village, holy fuck. I used to live 2 doors down from it. And it's Village Square Pizza. This is like kind of just after we started going outside during COVID. I went out and got these. I would get 2 marinara slices, and they're massive. They're the big square ones. So what are they called? Grandma slices? Yeah. So they're grandma slices. And they're massive. I should say rectangles for the listeners to get a better visual. They're huge. And I would get a marinara. And what that is the just the pizza crust, then the cheese, and then the marinara sauce on top. And it's fucking phenomenal. And at this place, I know a lot of places do this, but they sell hot honey.
Oh, yeah.
And it's so fucking good. So I would get that. I would go in there, stumble in, drunk all the time. And there's always the same guy working there. And he was the manager. And I didn't know what to pick the first time I was there. And I was like, ooh, what is that one? Pointing to the marinara slice. And the manager was like, that is my absolute favorite. It's really good. You should try it. And I was like, done. So became my favorite slice. I came in. He always knew my order after that. So, you know.
One thing leads to another.
Yeah, one thing leads to another. The man, you walk in, a guy recognizes you, greets you warmly, grabs exactly what he knows what I want. Oh my God, is it love?
Don't say.
Come on.
Don't say anything else. I can't take it.
So we all know what happens. Tara makes out with this pizza manager. But the question that lingers is why?
And would you do it again?
If a man keeps feeding me like that, yes.
Did you make out over the counter?
No, he brought it over to me where I was waiting, and then we made out.
Was it like a thank you kiss or a make out?
Make out.
Was it passionate?
Yeah.
How the fuck does that happen?
I'm just thinking about all the cooks behind him being like, "Ooh!"
I'm sure they were like, holy shit.
Yeah, they didn't say a word. I don't think. I was very drunk. But they don't say a word, and then I leave, and I'm just like, did I just make out with that
Was
guy?
it consensual?
I mean, for
Up to you, listener.
me,
You
it
tell
was.
us.
You tell us. We're not the morality police. Have you seen him since the makeout?
Yeah. But now that we've moved, so we still live in the East Village, but I moved in with my sister and we live a little bit further away. So sometimes I'm too lazy to go out there to get it. But every
It's like
time
a block away.
it's an avenue away. Every time I walk past it, I put my hood up or I like kind
Oh,
of
you're
turn.
embarrassed.
Yeah, he would text me because of course he had my number.
Allie, have you ever made out with any pizza men?
Never
Uber drivers?
made out with anybody that's providing a physical service to me.
I don't understand how you can't be attracted to a man that knows your order, knows what you want.
He smells and is dripping
He
sweat onto
smells
my
like
pizza.
Yeah, he smells like pizza.
Yum.
All right. Well, you let us know. Would you rather make out with your pizza guy or
Or
go
your-
on a dating app?
Or your bodega guy.
Oh.
Bodega guys can be flirty.
Charlie, our bodega guy, always tried to hold my hand.
There's kind of a flirtatious relationship between your local bodega guy and yourself.
I live in
Yeah,
Jersey.
a
We don't
lot
have
of
bodegas.
sexual tension.
So to wrap us, favorite pizza spot, Tara?
Village Square for a dirty good slice. You got to pay a little bit extra. Bleecker Street.
Allie?
I don't have a favorite place.
You suck.
Nora? Domino's.
Fuck you. That's not how we're ending.
As always, thanks for listening. If you're interested in even more bad advice, scurry on over to Instagram and TikTok at Bad Advice Only NYC. We're begging you. Download and rate the show and leave us a review. Talk to you next Monday. Stay tuned, rats.